Alright, shalom, shalom. I do want to start off this lesson by saying all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH for giving me spirit through this lesson. I do want to give double honors to the elders and Apostle Great Millstone for teaching the truth by using precepts upon precepts and line upon line. In this lesson, I do want to get into today. And wait, Salakia, forgive me. My name is RAWCHAA from Province in Babylon and a branch of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Come to you again with another prophecy video. Another prophecy video I do want to get into today is about spiritual powers. Alright, because that is going to come to pass in these days that we're about to get into for the elect, alright, for the prophets. Because in these days it's gonna be hell. Alright, prophets gonna be it's going to be chased after. Alright. Prophets gonna be trodden down. People's gonna be coming after the prophets for two things: help or to basically put to the death. And how YAHAWASHI going to protect them in those scenarios when they're gonna be put to death is by giving some of them spiritual powers to basically protect themselves in these days that we're about to get into. Now I got some few scriptures right here lined up for that reasons, for that proof. So let's just get straight into it. Jeremiah 16 verse 16. Behold, I'll send for many fishers, said the Lord YAHAWASHI, and they shall fish them, and after will I send many hunters. So who are the fishers? The fishers are talking about the prophets. Are they fishing out the elect? But when that's basically when that job is done, and when the famine word hits, they're going to become hunters. Hunters to whom? To the people that's their enemy. That's basically trying to hurt them. And they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill. And who is them? The Edomites of the nation. For what they have done to the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latino Native Americans. So we're basically gonna go after them. We're gonna chase after them and utterly destroy them. And out of the holes of the rocks, for my eye are upon all their ways, and they are not hid from my face. Neither is their iniquity hid from mine eyes. And first I'll recompense their iniquity and their sin double, because they have defiled my land, and they filled my inheritance with the carcass of their detestable and abominable things. So basically they have raped, robbed, murdered Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latino Native Americans. And since for that case, in a further future, YAHAWASHI will basically bless his prophets or the elect to basically go after those Edomites and utterly destroy them with spiritual powers. Or even when the Edomites come down great wrath to basically hurt the prophets, YAHAWASHI will make the fishers and make them turn to what? To become hunters, to hunt the person down that try to kill them. Alright. Another scripture I did want to grab was the book of Jeremiah 51 verse 20. Thou art my battle axe and weapon of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. So what does it mean by saying battle axe? You are my weapon. It means that you are the Israelites, for first and foremost the elect, are basically his power tools. They're going to become damn near indestructible, an axe, a weapon. What does a weapon do? Hurt another individual. They're going to do that in these days that we're about to get into with what? Spiritual powers. Destroy what kingdom? Babylon the Great, Esau, Edom, everything that they have. And thee will I break in pieces the horses and his rider. With thee will I break the pieces with the chariot and his rider. Basically everything that they got, their power. With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman. And with thee will I break in pieces old and young. And with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. So with the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latino Native Americans, especially on first and foremost the elect, he is going to utterly destroy the other nation for what they have done. And like I said, what is that thing they're going to use to destroy the other nation? Spiritual powers. All right, these things are going to come to pass, no matter what you say. There's a future prophecy. All right, if I grab another scripture real quick, I think it's like lift up a standard against them. KJV. Isaiah 59 verse 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord YAHAWASHI from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in like a flood. So there's going to be a time when the enemies or Edom's going to come in like a flood toward the people that's basically prophesying about YAHAWASHI and telling them about the truth. Alright, why? Because they basically fear them. But the Spirit of the Lord Yahweh Shemashah lift up a standard against them, meaning that Yahweh Shemashah, even though they do that, Yahweh Shemashah is going to be there for the elect and protect them in those days. And how he's going to do that? By giving them spiritual powers. Now, there is going to be some prophets that will be put into death, but the majority of them that's not going to be put into death will be receiving spiritual powers. And that's basically what will come to pass. You'll be seeing some Israelite man that you thought that was a bug out. You will see that man flying one day, and you're like, damn, that's what you about to see in the future. Why? Because Yahweh Shemashah is there for his men to protect them these days that you're about to get into. Alright, so let's go back. It says this, Jeremiah 51 verse 22. With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young, and with thee will I break in pieces the young man and the maid. Psalm 18 or 34, let's get that real quick. He teaches my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken by my arms. What does that sound like to you? Spiritual powers. Thou hast also given me the shield of thy salvation. Thy right hand hath holden me up, and thy gentleness hath made me great. Thou hast enlarged my steps under me, that my feet did not slip. I have pursued my enemies and overtake them, neither did I turn again till they were consumed. And that's how the elect finna be in these days that we're about to get into. They're finna come after the enemy like there's no tomorrow. And are they gonna be are the elect gonna be defeated by some simple? Hell no. They're gonna utterly destroy everything that they have. Back in days, I believe this is David, when they shot an arrow at David damn near caught the arrow and fucking broke it. It kept on coming after them. How much more in these days are we about to get into? Alright, so I have pursued my enemies and overtake them. Neither did I turn again till they were consumed. We are not gonna, the elect is not gonna be back down these days that we're about to get into. I have wounded them that they were not able to rise. They are fallen under my feet, and that's how it's gonna be. Alright, the elect's gonna be unstoppable in those days. They're gonna be basically invincible. Or they're gonna be like Omni-Man. They're gonna be like what's another superhero that's going crazy? They're going to be like Sukuna. They're not going to give a fuck in those days. Alright, because they're going to have the spirit of Yahweh Shemashah and anger. Because Esau Edom did have rape, rob, murdered the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Native American. So as soon as they get receive spiritual powers, it's a wrap for the other enemies. Esau Edom. For thou hast girded me with strength unto the battle, spiritual powers. Thou hast subdued under me those that rose up against me. Thou hast also given me the necks of my enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. And who hates the prophets? The Edomites. They hate them to the T. Why? Because the prophets are basically prophesying of their nation downfall. They don't like that. They don't like the fact that the truth is coming out. So they're going to come down great wrath, trying to come against the prophets, be like, no, we got to kill them. But in those days, we're going to have their necks in our hands. Lord, I'm the elect. But that's how it's going to be for the prophets, for the man of the Lord. All right. They cried, but there was none to save them, even unto the Lord Yahweh Shemashah, but he answered them not. Damn. So in those days, they're going to be crying for help, saying, please, have mercy, have mercy. There's not going to be no mercy. Spiritual power is going to be coming to the elect in those days. Then did I beat them small as the dust before the wind. I did cast them out as the dirt in the streets. And that's how it's going to be in those days. The elect man is going to be pummeling the enemies in those days. It's going to be ruthless because it's going to because they're doing it for protection and because it's their time to rise, basically. But that's what's gonna happen these days that we're about to get into. The elect men, the prophets, the man of the Lord, they're going to have spiritual powers. They're going to be powerful in these days. And brothers had a dream of it. Brothers had a dream that they was being persecuted. Next minute later, they just broke out with a flash of powers. Our brothers was getting chased. Next minute later, something told them to turn around and beat the crap. Those dreams are not there for no reason. Those dreams are there to tell you what's gonna about to come forth. All right. So these things are going to come to pass. The elect, all right, the prophets will receive spiritual powers in these days to protect themselves from from Esau Edom when he comes out in great wrath. All right. These things are going to come to pass to the elect. So you start seeing men in these days, damn, they're flying, jumping, leaping like you never seen before. Because you just saw the man of the Lord, you just saw the elect. Why? Because he was running away from Esau Edom, basically trying to kill him. All right, but that's all I want to get into today. I thought it would be cool to talk about it because some people out there don't really know about this information. But that's what I want to get into today. Louis edified by this lesson. I do want to give all praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH for giving me spirit through this lesson. I do want to give double honors to the elders and Apostle Great Millstone for teaching the truth by using precepts upon precepts and line upon line. Shalom.